Hello, thanks for watching my video. So, Eco Lifestyle just came out. Didn't waste a second, booted it straight up. So this is the welcome screen. This is my favourite part of installing new packs, to be honest. The welcome screen where they show you the pictures of something that you're never going to recreate yourself, but you can't help but feel a bit inspired. So in this video I'm just going to be going through the world, taking a look at the lots. So I'm not going to be delving too much into the game aspects because I plan on doing like a cheeky little let's play on that. So that'll probably come out in a couple of days. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But the general idea of this pack is, well, I mean, you can see it on the right hand side of the screen here. It's all about sustainable living, working as a community to change the world. It's very, you know, take care of the planet and all that. So that'll actually be quite fun to play through. I'm excited about doing a little let's play about that. But let's take a look at the world first, shall we? Oh, and there it is. There it is on the home screen. Here's the first glimpse of the world there, Evergreen Harbor. Let's dive in then, boys, shall we? So we've got 3 main districts. There are a few things that have come out as an update anyway, which are these district things have been added to every world now. That's not part of the pack though. That was just an update, which is, you know, pretty exciting for everyone involved. I'm sure you'd agree. But yeah, you got these 3 districts. You've got Grimm's Quarry, Conifer Station, and Port Promise. Sounds promising. You got the rays of sunshine shining down here. This place is pretty normal looking. And this place, well, we've got some pollution over here, so already it's a big thumbs up from me. We now have Eco Footprint mode, which changes the map so you can see how shitty that area is. This one has a very green eco footprint, so great place to live. This one's just normal, and this one is a complete shithole, basically. But we'll change that when we do the Let's Play. We'll turn it into a wonderful world with a wonderful footprint. But yeah, let's take a look at these builds then. So we have some apartments in here, which is pretty exciting. I think there are like 11 lots in total. We're going to start over at the Conifer Station, move over here, and then finish up over here. So let's go. So this is the first house. It's kind of like just a little box, really. I'm not sure what this house did to piss the other ones off, but he's kind of been pushed to the side a little bit. But pretty simple build. Starter home, I guess. And if we take a look inside, it's quite, well, dull. I guess one nice thing about looking at builds is that you get an idea of what kind of build and buy items you're going to get with the pack, which is always a thrill, of course. But yeah, this house, it leaves a lot to be desired, don't it? But I quite like that. I like that you just get a shitty little box because it will probably inspire you to add a splash of your own taste in there. You know, that's one of the nice things about moving somewhere plain. And the upstairs, just as boring. But again, that's a good thing because it's nice to be able to add your own splash, you know? If I moved Sims in here, I would be more inspired to actually put some effort into decorating it, give it a bit more personality. So it's not a bad build, to be honest. It's a good starter home. Pretty standard house. It's all right. It's all right. So what else we got? What else we got? So then we have this house. First impression, bit of a show off. Looks very out of place compared to its mates. But nevertheless, there's always one snob in a group, and there's always one. Anyway, let's take a look. So you've got pretty spacious living area. I quite like the layout of the windows. Like that. I like having a sofa there. Yeah, you could do some stuff with that. You got a little study area over here, tiny bathroom, unnecessarily large dining area. I mean, if it were me, I'd probably put it more central rather than just there, because then you've got all this empty space, and I really hate having empty space. Very nice, very nice. And then if you go upstairs, a few bedrooms, kind of thing you would expect in a house, really. Most of them have got at least one. I do really like this though. This is really cute. I will use this quite often. I think it's quite nice. Little shelf with your towels. Just looks more realistic. You know, you'd find that in a real life house. Makes sense. And then fitting in with Eco Lifestyle, you have a fabricator here. I think that's where you can just take like recyclables, chuck them in there, and then it will make something for you. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out, won't we? We'll figure it out in the Let's Play. And then you get a new little doll's house I quite like this. That's nice. I like they've made it out of cardboard, because the other dolls' houses, you know, they're kind of cute, but what I like about this is it's got a bit more personality to it. It looks like the kid could have actually made this themselves, like with their parents or something. Sweet, sweet. So yeah, that's the outside of this house. The roof is an absolute shambles. So there we go. If you buy this game, I would recommend that you bulldoze this lot entirely. Just knock it down. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're getting into apartment territory now. Let's take a look. So there are 2 blocks of apartments, making 4 in total. This is one of them. I think this apartment is nicer than the 2 houses I've just seen. I love the wallpaper. This is one of the nicest wooden wallpapers they have. Really like it. I'll use it all the time. I realise as I talk I just naturally have a sarcastic tone. I'm not being sarcastic. I genuinely really like the wood flooring, the wallpaper. It's a winner for me. The bed's quite nice. It's nice to have a new bed. I wonder if you can... No. Okay, so it comes in lots of different swatches, and I do, as much as I do like the bed, and I like that it's got that stitched look as if it was handmade, just because I like variations in beds anyways, it would have been nice if there was a swatch that was just plain and didn't have the stitches on them, but, you know, I can live with it. It's all right. This is quite nice. They've got some nice furniture in this pack. The desk is nice. Oh, they've got like a single bed version of the full-size one. That is a nice bit of kit in the bathroom. Yeah, I like that. Really like that. You could have a bumblebee bath. Kitchen over here. I mean, it's all right. A bit bland, but it's okay. Oh, I like the chairs. Nice chairs. Nice chairs. And then a few more things over here. I think this, from what I've seen, just from the short amount of things I've seen, I can already tell this is going to be one of my favourite packs for items, because I really like the coffee table. I like this bowl thing. I like the chair. I like the sofa. I just really like the look of it. It's very sleek looking. The geometric rug. Yeah, big fan. Let's take a look at the apartment next door. And here's next door. Very different layout. Is this another room? No. This is... Oh, right, okay, that's the entrance. Oh, I really like that they have to go outside to go in, because even though it's an apartment, it kind of feels more like its own place rather than when your front door is on the inside of the building. Yeah, very nice, very nice. That gets me off. I like that. Okay, sorry, focusing on the inside now. Again, nice looking rug. I really like this. For the next month in all of my speed builds, I'm going to be using this, because I think that is the nicest shelving that we have ever had. And I like this as well. Yeah, man, just really nice stuff. There's the old towel rack again. Couple more rugs. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but you know what? There's so much already that I do like that, you know, I can let it off. There's always going to be one that's going to be a bit too loud. So yeah, there you go. Those are the apartments in the neutral part of town. So there'll be 2 more to explore in the posh area. So then we have this lot, Spruce Wood Square. So in this world, you've got 3 lots that have this like fence-looking icon above it. This one here, the Waterfront. This one, the Quarry Building. And this one, Spruce Wood Square. So these are basically the big boys of the world. The whole idea of the gameplay, or my understanding anyway, I could be completely out the park here and I should probably shut up, but my understanding is that the whole goal of this world is to work together as a community to not just clear up the, you know, the pollution in the air, but also to decide what's going to happen with these buildings, hence the broken fence. So at the minute, I think the idea is they're going to look a bit shit to begin with, and then the community then votes for what they end up looking like. So let's take a look at the one over here. So this is Spruce Wood Square. So yeah, when you first come here, bit of a shithole, loads of trash lying around, and what's inside the building? Nothing. Just loads of toilets, really. Just generally not a very nice place. But you've got your community board here where you vote for what you want this lot to look like. If you go into build mode, you can then see what it looks like in each one, which I'm going to do. We'll take a look. But it's always nice to see what they look like, but I feel like if you just change it, that sort of takes the fun out of the whole idea of working as a community. So let's take a look anyway, and then I'll put it back to being a community space at the end. So if we decide to vote for this place to be a community garden, this is what it would look like, which is really nice. I really like this. I reckon I might choose this one for this building, you know. First one I've seen. This is so typical me. I'll see one thing. I'm not really a very fussy girl, in case you can't tell. See something, yeah, have that. That's what I did. That's what I did with my wedding dress, actually. I bought the first one I tried on. No attention to detail, that's my problem. Anyway, this is really nice. I really like it. Oh, just a little area. You know, just a little area that you can go in, and of course you've got a toilet there. So it is at the sacrifice of many toilets, but I mean, I think it's worth it. So what happens if we decide to go for Marketplace? Well, this is what it looks like if you choose Marketplace. Again, I really like this. You've got your seating area up here. You've got your little stalls. I'm guessing this is where you can sell like homemade crafts. And is that a trailer? Food truck? What are you? Oh, it's got a little coffee. Okay, yeah, it's a food truck or a coffee truck. All right, I get it. And then inside, pretty similar, just like an open space, but it's just a lot more. They've got a little kids section, which is, you know, it's all right. It's nice. Got to think of the kids sometimes. See, when I turned it into a community garden, I thought, oh yeah, I'd choose this one. Now I'm thinking I want this one. It's a conundrum. All right, what about Makerspace? Is this going to be the be-all and end-all? And this is Makerspace, which again is quite nice. Do you know, I think my favourite here is the community garden. But it's nice to be able to see what the finished product would look like. And there are 3 lots and 3 options, so I think the idea is to pick one for each lot. But, I mean, I'd probably just end up with 3 community gardens, but, you know. Well, there you go. It's always nice to have options, ain't it? So let's pop it back to a community space, and then I think we're done with the normal part of the world, the normal footprint part of the world. Yeah, we've done Conifer Station. Let's wander over here to Smog Central, shall we? Trashing up the place. So then we have this building, the old mill. It's kind of on its own, you know, middle of nowhere. But I quite like that. And I love the visuals around it. But this is what the building looks like from the outside. And I'm kind of digging it. It's very different, quite obscure. I like that you've got the steps that go up. I like this weird bit of roofing. I stand for this, you know. Some people would say it's a terrible build. I think it's all right, you know. I quite like. It's got a bit of personality to it, you know. This one's a sassy one. Let's see what we've got inside. Okay. Some more of that nice wallpaper. I like that. Like the coffee table, that's really nice. And I love what they've got on the coffee table, those vases. They look good. I'll be using them quite a bit. I like the end table. Again, like the furniture build and buy stuff is really nice. I don't really have anything negative to say about it, which is surprising because I can always find something fucking negative to say, but I can't here. Even the light, I really like the light. The little bookcase is really nice. Little shoe cupboard. Why wouldn't you have a shoe cupboard? Oh, you do have stairs indoors as well, so you're not forced to take the outdoor steps to get in. What we got upstairs? Oh, right. Oh, do you know what? I've always found it really annoying how banisters have railings. I always look at them and think, I'd rather have nothing there. You know, just a big open hole. And I'm really glad that they took that feedback on board. Well done, EA. Great attention to detail. Oh dear. But the bedroom is nice, you know, nice enough. I'd like it if that picture was a little bit bigger. But it's a good sized room. Oh, is this a new chimney? Yeah, it's a new fireplace. That's quite quirky. Bathroom here, and then upstairs. They decided to use railings. Well, they decided to use half wall this time. Fuck's sake. You snowflakes and your safety. Another good sized bedroom. You've got your study area over here. Another fireplace over here. Is that a new bookcase? Yeah, it is. And, oh, it's got some colourful books for once. I like the colour scheme. What other colours you got? Ooh. Oh, I'm actually quite impressed by that. And then we've got a ladder. Of course we have. Of course we've got a ladder. And where does that take us? To a little workspace with a fizzing station and an indoor planter and an indoor garden thing. Very nice. Well, whoever lives in this house is very lucky, because I wouldn't mind. I don't know if I'd want to live in the middle of nowhere though, but you know, it's a good sized house. It's got some real personality to it. A rather flamboyant build. I like it. I'd live in this house, but we've got more houses to see. So then we've got this interesting lot here in the middle, and it's off the grid. I think that means there's like no electricity. Basically, you just have to fend for yourself. So then we've got this place, and it's a bit obscure looking. It's very industrial, so colourful. I really want to put like a vegan artist hippie in here and just stick loads of trash outside. But she'll think it's treasure because she's a hoarder, and she could be known as like the town's crazy lady. I blow my own mind with these ideas sometimes. Anyway, so inside you've got a very large bathroom, and then this massive bedroom with one single bed. Well, that's all right, because Sims should have a personality, so I quite like that there's all this space, because you can stick something in there, like, I don't know, an easel or something reflective of their personality. And then above the bedroom you've got, like, I guess what you would have as a garden area, because there isn't really much there, so the garden is on the roof. And then you've got this little walkway. I like the new building stuff. Walk around here, you have a sofa there so you can watch the sunset with your loved ones. And then you have a ladder going down to this part of the building, which is, my guess is a kitchen. Wow, they've really pimped this place out, haven't they? I suppose if it's off the grid though, what are you going to do? Because if it's off the grid, they can't have, am I right in that they can't have a fridge, they can't have a stove, they can't have running water. So what would you have? You'd probably at least have a dining table and chairs, but, that's all right. It's like a blank canvas. You get to paint it. Again with the nice wallpaper. Yeah, that's all right. Quite like that. I want to take a look at the world. I love the way the water looks. Anyway. Right, where else? So much grottiness in the sky. Yeah, Mr. Burns has got his hands on this place. So then we have a bar over here called the Caboose. Let's take a look at the Caboose. So this is the bar. It looks like it used to be a train station, I'm guessing, because it's right next to some rails and it's got the layout, with the benches and stuff, like it's at a platform. That's the impression I'm getting anyway. Converted train station. So on the inside you've got the bar over here, table and chairs. It's quite plain looking, really. But, a bit of TLC, it could be spruced up. Oh, I really like what they've got on the wall there. Get a closer look at that. That is nice. That is nice. That is some fine artwork there. That is nice. And then over here, pretty empty. I'm not a fan of these wall lights. I'll probably never use them myself, but, each their own. Jukebox over here. To be honest, you could be creative with it. You could turn this into like a little karaoke section if you like. Maybe even a dance floor. It depends how crazy your neighbours want to get. And then up here, what have we got? Oh, just bathrooms. So yeah, moving on. Check out this house, shall we? Yes, please. So this is the Portsmouth Promenade. This is a home to live in. You know what? I can say what I like about those other builds, but I'm completely blown away by this. In all fairness, this is really good. This is massive props. This is really good. They've made the top look like it's a crane. Like, this is the level of detail in this is really good. I want to start from the bottom up. Covered in plants, covered in these planters, very eco lifestyle. This house is the kind of house I picture when I think of this pack. It completely, to me it looks like it completely encompasses everything this pack, everything it stands for. Just like the mishmash of chairs, they look like they've kind of been collected from dumpsters and stuff. The workstations. This is really, really nice. I'm loving the clutter. The wall decoration, the build and buy wall objects look really good on this. This is better than anything I could build, definitely. I like the chairs. They look like they've been recycled, which I suppose is the point. And then indoors we've got layered rugs. They've gone for more of a cluttered look, which I like. This person, they've given it a bit of personality. This person is clearly quite arty. Oh, is this the front door here? Very modest size kitchen area, small bedroom, small bed, and then you've got your bathroom area here. Again, very eco-friendly. They've even got planters in the bathroom. The toilet's green. Yeah, this is so nice. I love tiny living spaces anyway. It's one of my favourite things to build and have my Sims live in. Mainly because I can't be asked to put the effort into building anything else. But nonetheless, I enjoy it. So then, what have we got inside here? Do we have anything inside here? Oh, okay, so this is a bathroom, another bathroom. So where's the door? Here's the door, there's a ladder up there, this is a bathroom, and what's on the next floor? Well, do you know what, I'll go back to the main building and just take a quick look on the roof here. This is so cool. This is so sweet, I really like this. This little area up here. Honestly, I really don't think I could even make something like this myself. Oh, and then on the top, so 2 people could live here then. This is just a single Sims bedroom here. And then the top is just this crane thing. Well, there we go. There's another lot there. I'm really, really, really impressed. I think so far, I know that tomorrow I'm probably going to make some kind of Let's Play just to get to know this pack a little bit better. And this is the first place I've seen that I thought, yeah, I want to live here. I want to put my sim here. So this is the main contender for where the first Let's Play is going to be taking place, which is exciting, unless I stumble across something else. Only one way to find out, though. And then lastly, in this area, we've got the Waterfront, which is another community space. And this is it. This is the Waterfront. So again, they've gone with the same look they usually do, with sticking trash all over the place. In terms of what's inside, just looks empty. They haven't even bothered to put toilets in this one, so just empty rooms. But that's all going to change when our community starts voting. So let's see what it would look like if we asked for it to be a community garden. Oh no, that is nice. That is nice. You get a little insect farm. It's cute. So this is what the community garden looks like then. Very much like what you would imagine a community garden to look like. I think I prefer... Oh, I like these. I like this on the wall. I do think I prefer the community garden from the other place, though. So I reckon... Yeah, this is nice, but it's not as good as the other community garden. So I reckon so far the other lot is winning my vote for community garden. What about if we turn this place into a marketplace, though? What would it look like then, huh? So this is this as a marketplace. I like this. I think I like the way this looks from the outside more than the other building. So up here you have your little seating area. I like that they've got the plants there up against the pillar. And then you've got your stalls inside. Just a little bit more of a splash of colour. Seating area, little kids play area. Yeah, I mean, this is nice. This is... To be honest, I think the community garden looks better in both lots than the others, but I prefer this marketplace to the other one, so might be voting for that, who knows. And then finally, as a makerspace, oh, now hang on, I do like this. Could this actually be a makerspace instead? This is nice. And then you've got all your different maker stations there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I quite like this as either the makerspace or the marketplace. I think I like them both equally. Oh, you've got a little kids area over here. That's nice. So, I think the last community lot... I mean, I don't have to make any decisions anyway. I'm not actually playing the game, but something to consider. So I'll take a look at the last one and then see what my verdict is. I think this is the last one in this part of the world. Yeah, it is. That's the end of Smogsville, over here. Okay, so let's go over to this house. So this is Minor Mansion. Oh, hi, Shia LaBeouf. How are you? This is Minor Mansion. This very pretty landscape. I really like that. But yeah, lives in this little area here. Again, this one, bit of a snob, thinks he's a bit above it all. When you look at his neighbours, pretty modest. But this guy, he's got a bit more money in his pocket, you can tell. He's got a little bit more, he's a little bit bigger than the other boys. But from the outside, I mean, it looks alright. It's nothing too fancy, but I wasn't expecting it to. I would rather it looks less architecturally stimulating and fits in with the other aesthetic. Like the lot that I saw that I said I really liked and I wanted to put my sim in, I like that, but that was a standalone lot. If a lot like that was somewhere here, it would just look out of place. So although it's, you know, significantly bigger than the other houses, I quite like the general look of it just because it does fit in with the rest of the town, and I like that. And then looking at the outside, do you know what's always pissed me off? Windows of the same height. It's so refreshing to see windows just sort of chucked everywhere, you know, not worried about how it's going to look. Yeah, I think they've done the right thing there. Glad to know that they're listening. Fucking joke. How hard was that? How hard was that? Anyway, this is the inside, very spacious living room. Colours are a bit funky, but, you know, is what it is. You got your own style, girl. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, you've got your big living room space here. Kitchen is okay size, bathroom. Oh, they've got a little bedroom here. Garden area. And then upstairs, what we got? I mean, this is quite a good size house, to be fair. You've got 4 bedrooms and a study, so it could be 5 bedrooms. You've got the planters returning again in the study. This bedroom is the same size as the bathroom. Why didn't you make that a bedroom and make that a study? I don't know. But anyway, good size house. Good size house. Anything up there? No. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything more to say about this. So I won't. I'll just take a look at the next one. So then we have Rockridge Springs, which was just across the road from the other house we were in. Same neighbourhood. This is a cute house. Ideal starter home, very minimal, quite a run-down area. I really like the detail though. I like the cars down the street. I like having all the shit everywhere. I'm guessing it's like set dressing that goes away as you like clean this up. I love that they have graffiti and tyres. It's quite refreshing actually. It's nice. Yeah, I like that. So then you get this basic house which looks very similar to the other houses, which is good. And inside, just very basic, very dull, very boring, but very much an incentive to be creative, and I like that. I like it when they give us a blank canvas and we can do something with it. In San Myshuno, one of my favourite places to play is the Benali apartment because it's such a shithole. It's so run down, the walls are grimy, and I love that because I can just do whatever I want with it. I don't feel bad, I don't feel like I'm ruining the design because it was a shithole to begin with. So I really like that they've made it this way. I really hope that the intention wasn't to actually try and make it look nice, because here I am, yeah, it's a fucking shithole, so, you know, they've done it on purpose. I really hope now that they have done it on purpose. But I think they have. I mean, there's grime all over the walls. And again, very dull, but, you know, inspiring, blank canvas, good-sized bedroom. I mean, to be fair, this, like, from the outside, it looks like a tiny house. Okay, well, maybe not tiny, but small. Go upstairs. This could be a 3-bed house, easily. Maybe even a 4-bed house, if you're clever with your logistics. If you're good at playing Tetris, you could make this into a 4-bed house. It's deceptively large. Okay, let's take a look at the last lot now, which is the community lot, and then I'll try and decide. Not that anyone's got a gun to my head or anything, but just decide what I would go for. Oh, no, tell a lie. I haven't even looked at these apartments yet. We'll do that first. We'll do that one. Okay, so again, you've got your front doors on the outside. Massive bedroom. This could easily be a 2-bed apartment. I like the colours, the grey and the green. But again, like, it's the same kind of trend, other than the odd buildings that are very clearly quite quirky and they have a distinct look to them. They've kind of gone with the same thing, which is just very minimal, that kind of thing. But this is a good size apartment. This is, to be honest, this is an apartment. If this was in San Myshuno, this would be an apartment that I would choose over and over, because it's the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, quite simple. Yeah, that's all right. Let's take a look next door. I'm not sure whether this one is bigger. Looks like it could be. Are you twins or are you sisters? I'm not sure if this is bigger or if it's the same. Looks about the same to me. This one has a bit more personality. To me, it looks like it's got a bit more personality anyway. With the coloured lights, and you've got the unit here, the patch of yellow, fairly plain kitchen, but you've got the bathroom, and then in the bedroom you actually have some colour, like some kind of feature wall with the shelf there. You've got a rug, that shelf as well that I really like. Maybe I didn't look at the other apartment close enough, but this one looks like it's just got a tad more personality than the other one. I'm kind of torn now when I do my Let's Play as to whether to live in an apartment or to live in that building. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's check out the community lot. And finally, the quarry building. Here we are, and what a sight it is. So as it stands, it's very dull, very grey, full of trash. Empty, a couple of toilets, but other than that, pretty much empty. But what if we give it a facelift? What if we want it to be a community garden? Oh, now that is nice. That is nice, I like that. Upstairs is pretty bare, but, you know, still, it's all right. Downstairs, pretty bare, and then outside you've got some solar panels, garden area around the sides. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I think I prefer the first one for the garden centre. So I think, for me anyway, the first building in the normal eco situation, that will be the garden centre. But what do you look like as a marketplace? Tell me, show me. So this is the marketplace. I really enjoy that they have the little van in the marketplaces. I like they have a little seating area over here. What have they got indoors though? This is nice. So I feel like the creators are kind of trying to edge me towards choosing this as a marketplace, just because they've put more detail into the inside. Like it feels like this has got a bit more love than the other one. Kind of like they're subtly saying, go on, choose this one. This is the one we want you to pick, because we've invested more time in it. They put things up on the wall. They've got the doll's house. This is what they want me to choose. And you've got your stools over there. Okay, what about if we go for Workspace then? How's that going to look? Or Makerspace, sorry, Makerspace. Ooh. What's inside? Okay, so upstairs is pretty bare. You just have the toilets. And then down, obviously, you've got your Makerspace. And you've got your seating area. Kids' play area over here. Okay, I really like the aesthetic of the outside of this. But I also like the yellow in the first one, and I feel like the marketplace just had a bit more detail. I'm going to turn it back to a community lot. So if it were up to me, I would make this one the market space. I would make the one in the smog area the makerspace, and I would make the one in the normal area, like the normal eco area, the community garden. That's what I would do. So there we go. That is my assessment and in-depth analysis of every single build in the new world. I hope you enjoyed it. Overall, I'm really excited to play in this world. This is different to anything EA have done before. I mean, I know we had something similar with Sulani, but this is just kind of, it feels like they've gone all in with it, and it's a lot more, well, I mean, I can't really say because I haven't played it. But, you know, it's exciting enough to make me really want to play it. So I'm looking forward to making a little video on it tomorrow. But there you go, there's the world. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.